Hello, everybody. Illuminator Fortune here. So today, my friend, he loves this card, Clarabelle. So, oh, really enchanted. So it's a 7 inkable, 5/6 for 2. It's a shift 5, and at the end of your turn, if chosen opponent has more cards in their hand than you may draw cards until you have the same number. It's a pretty fun card. If you're down on card draw, let's say you're playing against Ruby Amethyst, they're goat and fox, and they're drawing all these things. I said goat, I meant rabbit. Rabbit, uh, Maleficence, all things that draw cards, keep their hand full, and you just play this, and at the end of your turn, so they can't, like, stop it. They don't get a turn to kill her. It's just at the end of your turn, it happens. You draw up to their cards, so you can empty your hand out, draw all those cards back. It's super handy. So I made a Ruby Emerald deck with this. So we got the strength of Ruby, the rush, the high health, the high strength, just some tech cards like Ruby Chromicon, and then all the Emerald just goodness. Because Emerald's so strong. We got some Floodborns in here for some shift potential. Shift Sisu I really like. So this deck's pretty solid. It's well rounded. I'm just gonna play against Ruby Amethyst. Here's an example game here. Look at this nonsense. I think there's like 12 more characters that just go along there. I was about to mill myself. Uh, we'll play. We're going second. So this is against Ruby Amethyst. We know that we want to aggro, which this deck does really well. We have a 1, a 2, and a 3. I think I'll get rid of the kit. So we have our curve. We have 2 Sisus. We don't need 2 Sisus. Now you could add Flynn to this, but to be honest, I don't like Flynn. He's just so fragile, so weak. I feel like you'd rather just play a character who can quest than... I mean, I know you're losing all the value, but I think questing is more important than trying to get off that 3 lore combo. So they're already down to 4 cards on the play. We know they have friends. They're probably going to play friends if they don't brawl. So they'll just brawl the Ursula. They'll probably discard here. Discard Chromicon. That's fine. We have so many more cards than they do. And we are okay with that. So let's see who can take out Cusco. I think I'm just going to ignore it though. Rabbit is unfortunate. We really... Ooh. Yeah, I'll get rid of Sisu. We'll play Tinkerbell. I'm just going to quest. We're just going to turn aggro out. Ruby and Emerald both have evasives. I don't think I'm using any Ruby evasives, except Vanellope, which is kind of an evasive. But we have a lot of ways of just questing and being uninteracted. So let's play Cricky. So already at 8. They're getting close to that Be Prepared range. I don't know if they have it. They have a lot of cards in hand. They do have a rabbit. They're doing that thing they do best where they just draw a bunch of cards. They're not going to take out the Cricky because the AI is silly. Not a turbo. Okay, so now I don't really have a lot of good options. I really do want to ink and get ahead. I could take out the Elsa. Elsa's the only way for them to take out the Tinkerbell. I think I just quest and pass. We could get Clarabelle. I'm gonna hope we get a Clarabelle. Okay, they're gonna trade there. That's actually pretty good use of Simba, although I think I would have taken out Tinkerbell. So they don't have the Bee Prep quest here. I don't really want to bounce any of these things. So I'm just going to... I'll just play Turbo. Play Turbo. Another questing thing on board. This is not really the hand we're looking for. But they don't have the hand they're looking for either. They got the Brawl. That's okay. Then we could take out the Simba, hopefully. Okay, there's the Clarabelle. So I'm gonna ink kit. Challenge into Simba. Play Tremaine. So I did get rid of a rabbit. That's okay with us. Even more cards. It's fine. Oh, that's even better. And we're going to go to 17. Let's see what we draw here. It's a Pegasus. I'm going to ink the Pegasus. Play Clarabelle. Can't do anything but quest. So I'm going to quest. They go to 12 next turn. And look, 4 cards. That's so much value. And they're even adding more to the hand. So if Clarabelle doesn't die this turn, which she shouldn't, yeah, look at that. Sorry if there's some background noise. We don't have a lot of targets with Sisu. We'll take out these two, which are, 2 questers. But also Sisu's just a really hard target to remove. So I think I'm going to ink your welcome. I'll play Sisu. And I could challenge. I was going to quest. We're 1 off. Probably going to get it. We draw a card from Clarabelle. Now, I don't know what happens with if you have 2 Clarabelles. I think it would just only trigger once. So there's not really a point in putting a second one down, just unless you want the big body. I mean, it's a really big body. It's really strong. I don't think they have anything here, so we win off the C2. But we could just play everything out. Can bounce their Simba. Quest for 3. Go to 22. That's 1 win down. Game over. We go first now. Wow. Really uninkable hand. I'm gonna hope I get a 1-drop Pegasus. I did not, but I got the Merfolk, which is just as good. No one thing, yeah, they have Rush Cogsworth, I was just gonna say. So your 1-drops aren't always safe. But, he trades, or he's supposed to discard. If it was like a Lilo, he'd trade. It's always something to keep in mind. If it was turn 2 and you're like, oh, there's nothing's gonna take out the Merfolk, I'm safe. They could rush in Cogsworth. It's unfortunate. Or let's say they play Ruby Chronicon and then rush. They could take out a 2/2. I was going to do this. I'm going to ink Clarabelle, actually, and play Sisu. They emptied out their hand pretty quick. Don't really know why. It's just silly AI doing silly AI things. They're not taking out the Ursula. So I'm just going to clear their board, and here's one of those weird ink table moments. Now the crab is probably going to take out Ursula, yeah. So it's going to 2 for 1. But actually, I'm going to shift, play Merfolk. Should have done that differently now. But I realize it doesn't matter though. I don't think they're going to exert the Merfolk, but just in case. Pro tip for the future. Play everything before you shift. Ooh, Clarabelle is nice. But I think we just want the pressure. They're not playing anything. +6 on C2. Because of the Cricky, that's crazy. Looks good. Get rid of that rabbit, it's always nice to see. I don't know why they're not playing anything. But this is a win. So I guess this can show off the aggro potential of the deck. Not really sure. They passed again. What is in this hand? I just need to see. Wow. Wow. I mean, I guess that can happen, but that's weird. Okay, we'll redo that. More accurate game, maybe. We don't need the Gothel. We don't need the Pegasus, really, either. No 1-drop. Not very good 2-drops, either. Another Clarabelle. Alright, well, at least we have a target for Clarabelle. Oh. Turbo could take out there. I'm gonna ink Murph. I'm just gonna do this anyway. So I kind of want to keep the morph alive so that I can shift. I think we'll get some value off of it. Crab. Weird card to play there. I love Vanellope, but they might have a brawl. No, they probably would have played it. Well, I'm gonna ink. We'll play the Vanellope. Take out Simba. Just quest for 2. So, cool thing about Vanellope is when she comes in, the turn you play her, she has evasive until the start of her next turn. So, when she's exerted like this, they still can't challenge her. So they're going to opt to draw the card, which is exactly what we want to see here. And they can't take out Vanellope. Perfect. So now we can ink this Cloud Kicker, shift Clarabelle, and we are going to draw 2 cards. So Vanellope trades with both. They could play a Maui. I think I actually would rather, instead of getting too low, just hope that I can keep her alive. Okay, that was weird. They totally could just ran the Cogsworth in. Whatever, Clarabelle's gonna live to see at least one more day. I think I'm going to, I don't really want the Gothel right now. Even though, so I'd bump them up to 4. So if I ink Sisu, then I played Gothel. They go to 4, I draw 1. Not a huge fan of that. I think maybe next turn. So I'm gonna rush now, take the Cogsworth. I'll pass again, just in case. Another rabbit. Okay, we do like to see the rabbit. I don't know why they do that. I just wasted so much time with this turbo. Okay, they only have 2 cards now, which is not ideal. I'm gonna ink Maui. I'm actually going to Sing Teeth. And maybe this is just a lot of extra steps just to play into a Be Prepared. I'm gonna play Gothel so they bounce and draw and then pass. Or not pass, then I'll quest. And then at the end of the turn we draw 4 cards. So we have a really hefty board. They could just be prepared. That's fine. We have a lot of cards left over. I probably didn't need to play the Pegasus, but it's fine. We'll play Ursa. We'll see what they have. No songs, but they do have a Medusa. Whatever. Yeah, rather than Medusa, the Anna. So they're probably gonna play that. Now they're gonna play Elsa. And Challenger? Weird. Well, let's play the Pegasus. And I'll ink the Chronicon. We'll just quest. We're a little behind. This game is not going how I wanted it to, so they're probably just going to Medusa the Pegasus. No, they're drawing cards. Great for them. Not taking out Anna either. More cards. Woohoo. So now they're going to Medusa, right? They have friends. I'm just gonna Hail Mary. I could take out the Elsa, but questing is more important. With this extra turbo. I don't know if turbo is like the most ideal card. It's great against Daisy, which I could also show that maybe in a different video. but like it's only good in that matchup. And I'm not a huge fan of situational cards, but I mean it paid off here too. Guess it's not only good in that matchup. I will play the C2. Actually, I'm gonna go all for it. If they be prepared, oh well, we're 3 off. Snake's eating all these Ursulas. Alright, no B prep. B king now. They gotta find it. Ink 1, Simba, Cogsworth. That's not evasive though. Looks like we got it. They didn't do anything with the Medusa. That is strange. Okay. So we just quest out here. You can see what their hand was. They had a Brawl. I guess Brawl didn't do much. Else, yeah, well, they really didn't have much. Okay. Sorry if I sound a little, I'm a little tired. School's starting. But I really like this deck, actually. Wholeheartedly, I think it's good. Or at least this color combo is good. I know Spessy was messing with it. But not this. It was like discard and Robin Hood. But, it's a good combo. You got a lot of really strong cards. A lot of bouncing, a lot of removal. Good questers. You just kind of control the board and just build from there. The Clarabelle can get tons of value, being a giant card that draws more cards. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.